What's up, Internet? Hello, everyone. I'm Kristen Hancock. My pronouns are she and her. I'm with Icology. I am so thrilled that you are all joining us today for this really exciting live stream. We have a big announcement, arguably our biggest announcement. No, I can say that for sure. Our biggest announcement since we launched in February. I will have a couple of friends joining me shortly. And in preparation for this exciting announcement, I even brought my trusty microphone, my trusty rhinestone microphone, which has zero functionality and 100% awesomeness. So welcome, everyone. I am excited to have you all here. If you're joining us from a platform where you can chat, if you're on LinkedIn or something fun like that, let us know where you're from. If you're an Icology member, maybe people have guesses about what we're going to be announcing. Would love to hear from you. We've got a secret producer on the back end who's going to be pulling some of these comments. So please share. And for those of you who don't know, Icology is a community that we have built for internal communicators. I am part of that industry. My partner in life and work, Chuck Gose, is part of that industry. And so we've created this community for this wonderful space for internal communicators to join and be part of it. You can find us at joinicology.com. You can also find us on all of the social platforms everywhere at Join Icology. So in the meantime, I'm going to welcome a couple of friends here with me today. First, let's welcome Elizabeth Wang. Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is our voice from the South. She is an internal communications industry maven. She is the rock star brains behind what we are going to be announcing today. And I am so thrilled that she is on board with our exciting program. So hello, Elizabeth. Welcome. How are you today?
Hey, Kristen. I am great, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Awesome. And I have another friend. I feel like this is one of those like children's shows, I don't know what, but we're like, we have friends here with us. Let's bring another friend from the neighborhood.
Absolutely. Yeah, Mr. Rogers.
Right.
Who's at the door? Who's at the door, Kristen?
Right. Let's see who's at the door. Our friend Brian is also here. Welcome.
So excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Brian is my newest friend on this call. Brian is with Simpler. And Brian and Simpler are both supporters of this awesome program that we are going to be announcing today too. So again, if you're just joining us, please use the chat function. Let us know where you're from. Let us know if you have any guesses about what we are going to be announcing. So oh, we've got some comments from people who are listening in here. Let us take a look at who's here. Oh, Horizon Comms out of the UK. Nice. From the windy Cotswolds in the UK. Welcome. Lovely. Erica is here, our friend Erica, who is lovely. Yes, we have a secret producer, Erica. It's the dog. Yes, it's Boomer. It's the dog. Our dog is the secret producer. Absolutely. He's very smart, very, very intelligent, four-legged friend. Andrea Greenhouse is here, fellow Canadian. Hello, welcome. We've got some bases covered. Diane from New York. I'm in the Midwest. Elizabeth's in the South. Brian, you're on the West Coast, correct?
On the West Coast. We're holding out the entire country right now.
So. Right, yeah. We've really got all of our bases covered, literally and figuratively speaking. We could have a little ball game here going on. This is awesome. Thanks, Mike. I thank you. I made this microphone myself, in case you couldn't tell. And it's spectacular. So awesome. Okay, we were practicing earlier our drum roll, and I think that now would be a lovely time to use it. So let us do a drum roll for what this program. Ta-da! We are launching the Icology Mentorship Program. I am thrilled to share this. It's been in the works for a few months now. We want communicators to uncover the very best you. We want you to thrive in work and in life. And we know that this often happens when you are partnered with someone who has lived experiences that they can guide you, they can coach you, they can help you and share some of their experiences with you. So the program, we are officially announcing it today, of course. It is a 6-month guided program. It is facilitated by the one and only Elizabeth Wang. She is going to be our mentor coach. I am going to co-facilitate and be the mentee coach. And Brian is here because Simpler is one of our phenomenal friends who is supporting this program because they saw such great value in it. So Elizabeth, why don't you, this is a program that we've adapted from some of the work that you've done previously. So why don't you share a little bit about what the meat of the program looks like?
Sure. Thank you, Kristen. I am thrilled. For those who know me, they know that I have a personal passion around mentoring. It is something that might, like most great ideas, it grows out of personal need. I have been the beneficiary of some fantastic mentors. I've seen people around me want mentoring, ask for mentoring, look for mentoring. And then I was lucky enough to be able to be a part of a group at Piedmont that developed its own mentoring program. So like Kristen said, this program is something that we've taken and kind of massaged from a program that I wrote at Piedmont that has been used to develop women in leadership for more than 10 years. So we have some proven success from the program. And I just love it. I'm passionate about it. I think that I think what's great about this program is that it is a guided program. I've heard so many people say, gosh, I need a mentor. I want a mentor, but they don't know how to get started. They don't know how to find one. When maybe they've identified somebody that they would like to be working with, but it's awkward. They don't know how to bring up different topics. And we've solved all of that for you. And also mentoring is something that it's not just for people who are new in their careers. People of all ages, all levels need and want mentoring. And so this program has the flexibility for that. And so you may be, mid-career or senior level, and you still are looking for a mentor. And so this program allows you to do all of that. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
so excited. I'm so excited to be a part of it and to help iCology develop this program.
What I love, Elizabeth, about what you've started and will now facilitate for us is that this is not just a program where we're pairing you up with someone and saying, okay, go chat, go get to know each other, go hang out, whatever, virtually or whatever. This is a very structured program. So we've got extracurricular activities. There are monthly check-ins. There is a book club portion. There are pieces to it that are formalized and structured so that there is a very clear learning path for you. And that's part of where Simpler came in. So little backstory. Brian and I, when did we meet? Virtually. We've actually never met in person.
Yeah, virtually at least.
With many of us now. So Brian and I met a few months ago, virtually, and because he and I were like, we should connect about what Simpler's doing and what iCology is doing and what does that look like. And what I loved about that conversation and what iCology looks for in partners are people who are willing to be innovative and people who are willing to think beyond the structure of what we've all come to know for so long. And that's part of, Brian, what you said to me. You're like, we want something different. We want to, we love the community aspect. Because correct me if I'm wrong, your background is in community engagement, community building a little bit as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. I come from the customer success space for about 6 years, helping build that industry up and really build an ecosystem for customer success managers. And so building a community where people can enter an industry, learn how to be successful, and really rise to the top of that industry is really near and dear to my heart. So when we talked, it was like fireworks because exactly what we're trying to do with iCology and with Simpler and how we view the internal comms community. So it was a match made in heaven, I think. It was great.
I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, it's been great. When these two things kind of came together, I'm like, oh, here's a perfect little professional marriage happening between the mentorship program and Simpler being part of it. So then that allows for the folks who are part of this mentorship program to not have to worry about the cost of books, for example. Simpler is going to help us put together some extracurricular activities that people can participate in. So like I said, it's a 6-month program. Very facilitated, very structured and guided. I wonder, Elizabeth, if you, because we've had this conversation before, can talk a little bit about the difference between coaching and mentoring.
Yeah. So I think it gets back to intent. Mentoring is really, and self-awareness too. I think mentoring is something that you come to from understanding and being self-aware of knowing that I have some gaps. I have some things that I'd like to get better at. And so I'm going to seek someone who I know has already walked that road, who already has gone through that, and seek some help and guidance. And it's an ongoing thing. And coaching can be that too. But a lot of times coaching comes externally. So a coach identifies, hey, this player isn't, they need to work on this fundamental, that kind of thing. And so it's more of an external on. And so I love the intent behind the desire for personal growth and personal development that really comes from a mentoring relationship.
You know, the industry of internal comms, relatively speaking, is still new.
Yeah.
You know, it's not marketing, it's not PR, it's, you know, it hasn't existed for the length of time that some of those industries have. And that's where I think our industry, I know there have been many informal mentorship relationships that have formed through the communities that we're in. But I love that this is an opportunity for people to be, I don't want to say formally, but that's probably the best word, formally paired with someone that we've matched based on. So you'll see the applications will be open today at noon. You'll see in that application, there's a form if you are applying to be a mentee in the program for what do you want to learn? And then on the mentor application, there's a section for what are your strengths? What are you really good at? And that's where we're going to be matching people up so that people with those strengths that you want to learn from can be great pairs that'll come together. So a little more then about the timing. Launching today, the application deadline will be September 22nd. So we've got a few weeks to put those together. It's not an extensive application process or process for my American friends. It is, it's a Google form, you know, some demographic information, contact information, but also more about where you're at in your career, what you're hoping to learn. And as Elizabeth said, the program is set up so that anyone at any level can be part of it. You could be 10, 20 years into your career and still looking for a mentor. And that's great because we might have someone who's 20 or 30 years into their career who's able to pair up with you. So that's, I think, a really important part of it. We will be launching, this is a really unique aspect of it. Once we've made these pairs and matched everybody up, we're going to be launching the cohort on October 19th in collaboration with a really cool event from Simpler called Cohesion. And so I will not steal that thunder from Brian. I will let you talk about what Cohesion is going to look like.
Thank you so much, Kristen. We're really excited to give this to the community. It's our first ever conference, and it's all about best practices and bringing in the best thought leaders from around the industry to really equip our attendees with cutting edge playbooks, some things that they can use today, not theories or gestures, if you will, that they can use tomorrow, but actionable playbooks that they can use today. We'll cover topics all around organizational agility, how to really unify your communication strategy, how to relay your impact to the executive office, how to build a great DE&I culture. And we're bringing in some wonderful speakers like Elaine Welteroth, who is phenomenal editor-in-chief of Vogue, Dex Hunter-Torrance, who led head of comms at Facebook for many years, SpaceX, and also Jim Donald, who is the chairman at Albertsons and the CEO of Starbucks for a long time, and give us really that executive perspective on why internal communications is a change maker, certainly now, and as it has been in the past, but I think now more than ever. So we're really excited to partner with Ecology to make sure that this is a formative event. So all Ecology members have already been invited to the event, and then all Ecology mentors also will have a special access to the event. So we're really excited to partner with Ecology and have everyone there. So you can sign up today at Cohesion 2021. Really excited to see everyone there.
Me too. And I will say, in the world of virtual events, I know we would all, well, maybe I shouldn't say we all, I would dramatically prefer in-person events over virtual events. But I say that recognizing that when I looked at the Cohesion lineup and the theme, I guess, of it, sort of the vibe of it, I was like, oh, this actually looks really good. And I don't say that lightly because many of the events do not look very good.
It's hard. There's always a dichotomy between how much personal aspect we can do in a virtual event. And for internal communicators, we're storytellers, right? And we thrive on that personal interaction and that, I'm a people person. I ran internal comms at Gainsight for years, and like, that's what drives me. And so doing it virtually, we really wanted to take a new aspect of how can we try to the best of our ability to implement a very like relationship driven content, but also modules and networking, and how can we really facilitate that networking. And obviously the mentorship program played right into that, because what a great formative thing for the industry and the community, and a personal touch that we could really help deliver. And so, we're really excited. Next year, we're planning on in-person. And so really exciting news to be announced about that later this
That's
year.
Awesome.
But, this is just the first step. So happy to build it with the community and go together.
Awesome. And on that note, we are also hoping we need everyone who is watching and listening to do three things. We need you all to cross your fingers. We need you all to get vaccinated, and we need you all to wear a mask. Those are the three things we need everyone to do, because Brian would like to host Cohesion in person in October in 2022. And we would like to have a graduation reception for our mentorship program in person in hopefully late spring 2022. Yep. So let's all do the right things and make that happen. I'm very confident that in 22 we can do these really awesome in-person things, but in the meantime, we're going to do a stellar job of doing them virtually for the time being. So watch your emails if you're on our Ecology distribution list, and if you're not, why not? You should be. If you're in the Ecology community, watch for that. And we're also going to be, of course, announcing all of these things on social as well, and on our website, which is joinecology.com. I do want to reiterate, in case it's not clear, this is a free program. So part of the reason that we've got this partnership with Simpler is so that people can participate and not have to worry about accessibility from a financial standpoint. We're doing everything we can to make this very accessible and inclusive to people. So it is a free program. You do need to be a member of Ecology. And if you're not a member of Ecology, it's not too late. You can still join. And no one's going to be mad if you join Ecology for the sole purpose of being part of the mentorship program. I don't care. That's great. Join for the reasons you want. So please join us. You do have a 2-week free trial. So no commitment required for those first couple of weeks. Come on in, check it out. The water's warm. We're all having a good time over there. We're all learning a lot, and be part of that mentorship program. So at that, we will.
Are there any questions? Does our producer have?
Zane signed up for Cohesion. Good for you.
Nice job, Zane. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Zane really wanted Splendid. That's very UK. Erica's very happy for this program. Zane really wanted, I love the dancing emoji. Zane really wanted a confetti cannon. And Zane, I also want a confetti cannon. The challenge is that I also don't want to vacuum after the confetti cannon. That's the truth. Like, if we were in somewhere with like tile flooring, or like a venue where I didn't have to vacuum after I use the confetti cannon. So maybe we should make that part of our graduation reception. Maybe we need a confetti cannon. I'm all for it. Glitter cannon, confetti cannon, whatever. I'm all for it. I don't want to vacuum my own carpet after that. So that's really what it comes to.
Vacuuming is only the beginning. That's the problem with the confetti, is that right. Vacuum is the first step. Then it's for months and months and months finding the pieces behind this tchotchke and behind that tchotchke.
Yeah. So we'll see.
That.
Zane, I've made a commitment to Zane that there will be a confetti cannon at some point. So whether that's virtual or maybe that's the incentive for people to come to the event. I don't know. Confetti cannon, whatever. Sure, we'll have dogs and a confetti cannon. Then who doesn't want to come to that? Amazing.
Love it.
I don't think I see any questions from people. Final parting exciting thoughts from Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hit enough. It's a free event, Cohesion 2021. Sign up. If you're looking for mentorship and to really grow your career, join this program, apply for it. It's going to be so wonderful. Elizabeth and Kristen have done such a phenomenal job in setting it up. we're just really, really excited to see how these students will grow and the mentorship will grow, not only the mentees, but also the mentors. So it's going to be phenomenal. Don't waste a single second. Sign up today when the application's open. It's going to be phenomenal.
Awesome, Brian. Thank you. Elizabeth, parting thoughts.
Yeah, and I think Brian a little bit touched on it. So we need and want mentees. We also need and want mentors. And having been to at least 10 graduation ceremonies, mentors always talk about they got way more out of the program than what they thought, and that it really meant a lot to them. And so we need mentees, we need mentors. And so I'm so excited. And this is the perfect, Ecology is an incredible community. This is the perfect community to host a mentoring program. So excited.
Wonderful.
Spread the word.
Yes. Thank you, Elizabeth, for being our magical facilitator. Thank you, Brian and Simpler, for supporting this and seeing the value in it as a company that is so, so meaningful to all of us. So hit up joinecology.com/mentorship. You can learn more about it there. Check us all over social media at Join Ecology. Watch your email inboxes in the next under 10 minutes for an email with more details. And I look forward to seeing all of your applications and all of you within the Ecology community. So thank you. Have an awesome Wednesday and an awesome September.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.